If you want faster harvest without going full auto flower, fast flowering seeds might be your answer. Let's talk about the pros and cons so you can decide if they're right for your grow. But before we do, today's video is brought to you by RealDGC.com. If you want to connect with our private community of premium growers, get grow tips from some of the best growers around the world, and get access to exclusive Dude Grow Show content, membership is free, and you can become a DGC producer if you want to help support the value that we bring you here. Head on over to RealDGC.com and get signed up today. All right, back to the show. Let's hop into this, Scotty, because I'm suspect, man. Fast flowering seeds, I feel like I'm just trying to, get like maybe it's marketing. Yeah, what are these things?
It's a real thing, man. It's a real thing. It's what do they say? It's very similar to a photo. It is a photo period plant, but they'll shave a couple weeks off the flowering time. They'll shave, it'll be a 6-week harvest as a 6-week flowering time, as opposed to an 8-week. It's interesting. Sounds too good to be true to me, though.
So they used autoflower genetics kind of mixed with the photo period, but keep it a photo period?
Yeah, it's a 1-in-1. You mix an autoflower with a photo period. You breed them, and it keeps the Grambo actually knows a bit about this, but it keeps the first generation is photo period. And then when they're making autos, they got to do all sorts of work and back cross them again.
Yeah,
right?
as you breed the lines, the progeny usually is a little bit autoflower, a little bit photo, and then as you kind of breed it down the line, it starts to get the traits of both, and you get these fast flowers.
Look at Grambo coming into his own, huh?
Yeah, shout out to Jeremy from Three's Genetics.
Yeah, right on. Man, right on.
Definitely not guaranteed. I've read some companies saying, hey, these are finished in 6 weeks. These are finished in 7 weeks. These are finished in 8 weeks. 8 weeks still can be fast considering I grow out 9 to 10 week strains. But not every seed is going to be exactly that short. Some will still go longer. What are some of the pros, though? I mean, shaving time is good for any grower. Time equals money, lights being ran. Maybe you can get another harvest in.
If all things are equal, yes. I'm thinking of outdoors. Outdoors, it'll, it gets cold. You got to beat that frost. Man, these would be good for that, right?
I agree. I've complained to autos for outdoors. Definitely, it is an advantage anywhere you're. I mean, maybe not equatorial, but Colorado. I'm up in British Columbia. We all know fall and winter's coming. The change of weather, more dampness, maybe just too cold. So that is a huge advantage. Indoors, if I'm shaving 1 to 2 weeks off 4 times, maybe 4 times, 3 times a year, I'm going to be able to get more harvest done.
It's an extra flower cycle,
save, cost. Another thing could be some things with IPMs. Technically, the longer you have a plant around, the more potential it will have a pest pressure of some sort come its way. So this also can enable a quicker finish, mite or mildew or any potential problem free.
All these sound good, man. Are there any cons?
Yes. Let's start the drop. No, I'm kidding. Cons could be a few different things. If we're finishing a flower quicker, what am I losing out on? Right? Maybe
2 weeks of growth.
Cannabinoids, terpene.
Yeah, 2 weeks of growth you're missing out on, man. 2 weeks of trichome development. 2 weeks of what happens those buds, fatten up the last couple weeks, right?
Yeah. I mean, growers are claiming reduced yields, which seems to make sense. Maybe you handle that by growing more of them, or if you can, increase your plant count to offset that and still have, the quicker flower. I really want to hear about quality. Like, are these the same? Are they as potent as the THC where it needs to be? And are people harvesting these at said harvest time frame, 6-7 weeks, and taking the trikes into consideration too for proper harvest time, or are they just chopping them?
I talked to Turpicana Kyle before this. Shout out. He gave me some great information. And he was telling, because he's a hash maker. He's an extract maker. So for him, he does care about the trichomes. That's his business. He's a trichome farmer. And he was saying they're not milky white when he's harvesting them. It's they can still be clear. So these things look like, they look like they're done, but I don't know. I haven't grown them yet, but I'm suspect. I'm sus.
It's one of those things when it's something new, like when the internet first came out, I was suspect. I was like, I don't know if I need that stuff. Like, I'm suspect of it. But yeah, I don't, when autoflowers came out, same, very suspect for good reasons. At first, they weren't great genetics. Now they're kicking butt. Right. So this is something to learn on. Let us know if you guys have grown out fast flowers in the comments below. Are they as potent? Are you happy with them? Are you really saving a lot of time? I'd really like to know. This is kind of new to the grower community. So Let us know in the comments below what you're doing in your grow.
And let us know if you like this video by hitting the like button, by smashing that subscribe button, and sharing this video with another grower you know. And check out the other couple videos YouTube's recommended because I think you'll dig them.